Greetings, ladies and gents. My name is Kammellion and welcome back to Minecraft Dusk and Dawn. Last time I was starting to work on the wall around the village for Zerrion, but also already Cry came online. We had some technical difficulties. They should be solved now. Cry isn't here though. Nobody's here. I'm all on the server by myself as far as I know. And maybe the gods are here watching, probably. But we also worked on the shrine for Dunos, and when Cry came online, I tried to poke him a bit whose god he was revering. And apparently he hasn't made a choice yet. Or maybe he's lying. I'm gonna go to his village, or village base. I'm gonna go to all the bases of all 3 characters. It's thunderstorming and raining outside apparently. To figure out who they are revering. Because that was one of the tasks of Dunos. But what I want to do this episode is fix some of the creeper holes outside. Because last time, oh Jesus. And secondly, build the wall for Zerrion. Those are the 2 main things I want to do. It will be a lot of off time. Like, I will cut out all of those pieces for you guys because it's not very interesting. I will keep in the pieces that are interesting for you. So, we will see how it goes. What the... What are all those mushrooms doing outside of my base? Uh-oh. Did Cry find my base? Did Cry find my base? I'm gonna check right now all of these stones. If one of them is not real. Okay, it seems all of these stones are cool. Maybe one of the gods did it then, and my base is still safe. I do not know. I do not know. We have to be careful. There you are. Can I remove you? Let's see, this is also a ghost block. Now I can go outside there. There we go. See, I can just... There we go. Just get rid of these shrooms. Let me just get rid of these shrooms. Somebody tried something here. See, that is one of the creeper holes. Oh, there are zombies around, even so. But I was sleeping. Oh well. Let's fix up my creeper holes. It seems they tried something there. Don't think it really succeeded. One of the smart things I decided to do, compared to last time, is place beds in these villages. Then we have a safe spot once things are... Why is there seared brick over there? Is that a smeltery? Ha! Oh, there... Ha! There are a lot of those guys there. I know Cry came online in between. I think Cry built a smeltery in this village. Does that suggest he is worshipping Zerrion? I do not know. Well, we are going to finish off building this awesome... there we go again, doing wrong things. We are gonna go finish this epic wall and see how far we can go. It seems Cry even built some staircases to the... Yeah! To the things I haven't been to. Crafting table. How nice of him. Seems he's been trying to get this village up and running properly as well, just as I have. Huh. I mean, I'm assuming it has been Cry. He has been online in between, so, you know. That's kind of cool of him. But then again, has he chosen a side now then? Is he now worshipping Zerrion? Only one way to find out, I think, and that is to go to his base and try to find an altar and see what is up. Well, alright then. Maybe not all of the doors that he got. Do I have anything for that? Nope, I only have walls. I mean, I could grab some of this sand, but we kind of need to scale those places from time to time as well. Maybe can I get those? Those don't seem necessary over here. Just breaking the foundation of a house. I mean, no biggie. There we go. So now we can get up here easily as well. Aha! And we do need another torch in here. I'm just checking for torches as well. Other than, of course, building the awesome wall of greatness. We have a little sandstone house over here with the bed. And outside we now have a wall of 2 high. Which I think should suffice. It's not 3 high. It's 2 high. But you know what? It's fine. I'm happy about it. No mob will go over here. Of course, we do not really have a gate yet. We do now. Let me fix that really quickly. Let me see. Boom. And the other side, boom. 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 There we go. Now what we could do is place some doors here. Of course, I do not have doors or any tables. But, okay, you know what? For now, we close it off like that. But later on, we can get a fence gate or maybe something else. So, the wall is finished. The smeltery is there. The torches are there. It is amazing. It is done. And we got a bed. So, that is the big project that I had to do over the couple past episodes. Zerrion better be happy with it. Zerrion better be happy with it. Maybe I should write a book down like, hey, dude, I've done a thing. I've done a thing. I hope you're happy about it. And then we had doors. Haha! Okay, do I really need that torch there? Can I not place this torch maybe on the cactus or something? No? Can I not make it look pretty? I'll just make it look like that then. Oh, wait, did I just place a torch? Why do I place that torch down there? There's no reason for that. Okay, we got a gate for me to get into the place, which is awesome. So now it has a wall, it has doors. It has only one gate, but you know, I only need it for one gate. The smeltery is there. Zerrion should be very pleased. Now let's go back inside of my base, because I've been doing some redecorating in the meantime. Before I show you guys the redecoration, I need to gather some resources. And while I'm doing that, I'm here at this big tree, and there's a large cobblestone kind of path leading up there. That is weird, right? But I do not really feel all that adventurous to try to climb up there right now. Doesn't really feel good. But at least we know it's there. The resources I'm actually gathering is leather. But I only find sheep and pigs. Where are the cows? I need some cows. Well, we can do some exploration of this vast entire land in the meantime. So once I find something interesting, I'll let you guys know, as always. I found one of those altar things again. Is it a shark down there, or is it one of those large tunas again? I do not know what it is, but I should be careful. I was wondering if there might be a chest up here somewhere. Because that would be cool. Nope, nothing here. Nothing here at all. Not even a beacon that normally is here. Strange! I know that some of the other YouTubers have done a lot more exploration than I have, so maybe that's the reason. Oh, loading chunks problem. And sheepies again, damn it. Oh, that is interesting. Pigs give me leather as well. Come here, piggies. I was pretty sure that it wasn't right before. Is it the piggies or is it the sheep? Because I've killed both of them. Let's check again. Do you give me leather? Do you give me... It's floating around. No leather again. Just one leather. Where did I get that leather from? Is it from the sheepy then? I thought the sheepy would only give me wool and maybe some raw mutton. No, that's again wool. No, I'm pretty sure it was from the pig. I'm pretty sure it was from the pig. But apparently my chances of getting it is rather slim. Damn it. Ooh, what is this? A pumpkin. Can I use that pumpkin? I don't really like pumpkins. I could use them to place them on my head or something, but other than that. Sakura leaves from the sakura tree. That sounds cool. Barley is around here as well. Oh, there's a cow there. Yay, cows have things. What are you? Are you a skeleton or a zombie? I think you're... Yeah, a lot of cows. That's cool. Okay, I should be able to take you, but I shouldn't fight many mobs anymore, because I'm rather running out of my sword. Wait, is it getting nighttime? Do I have a bed with me? I do not. Of course I don't. Oh boy, it's getting dark time. What is that? An obelisk or something, I think. I think that's the name of the thing. Not very sure. Come on, kill the cows. Kill all of them cows. I know I could breed them, but right now, yep, it's definitely getting nighttime. Oh, that is a problem. That is a problem. That is gonna be a very big problem really soon. Come on. There's some banners over at that thing. Weird. No, Mr. Cow. Mr. Cow, get over here. Give me your leather. Okay, I got 6 leather. I was hoping I would get more. I could just dig a hole and wait for nighttime to pass. But, you know, let's try to get back. What the heck is that? Is this also the impact of a meteor? What the... Okay, you know, maybe I will dig a hole then and wait for safety. I think that's what I'll do. Just go in here. Dig a hole. Grab myself some dirt. Because who? Fighting in this environment? No, thank you. There are torches here on the base of this tree. Yeah, as you can see, I was digging a hole for myself. And then I was like, ah, I can keep moving. I think. As long as I keep moving. There's even a fence over there. I think we're getting close to Cry's base. Oh, there's a big fence around here with a lot of torches. He made sure he's safe as well. Oh, come on. Let me pass. Let me pass. Thank you. This is a safe area. Is this from Cry? Wait, let me look at my map. Yeah, this is probably from Cry. Damn, dude, what have you been building again? Whoa. He just claimed this very big area for whatever reason. Don't mind if I kill your cows. Card of AoE fire. How much leather do I have? 8. Oh, I need more leather. I definitely need more leather. Ah, it's fine. He doesn't mind if I kill his cows. He can always get more just by crafting a leash or something. AoE card of poison. I really do not know what those cards do. It sounds like spells. Maybe I can be a master magician at some point or something. I don't know. I don't know. Did you actually dig this out? Like a whole ravine hole or something? It is really cool, dude. It is really cool. Ooh, there's some coal there. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do at all. There is an opening here. Outside of this, like this cliff area. Is this into your base, dude? Oh, this is your mine. This is your mine. You still have a lot here that you haven't mined out yet. And this is your base. Holy shite, things have changed. I wonder... Is that your big... Is that... Yeah, that's definitely it. I think he fell for it as well. I thought it was much closer to this place. Did he move his smeltery? Some wooden storage crates, a lot of chests. Man! And some really cool looking torches from Chisel. That's awesome. Oh man, this is cluttering up your space. I know you don't want that, so you know, I'll just help you around. Do you have a second? Really? You have a second thing? Why do you have a second thing over there? Do I have any more I have some dirt. I'm sure he'll be happy with a why can I not place dirt there? Where did my dirt go? What the? He'll fix that by himself, I'm sure. It's still nighttime outside. It is. Oh, I have my dirt back. What the heck? That's kind of weird, don't you think? Okay, and my dirt is gone again. And I got it back. You know what? Never mind. I'll just, I will not question it. Oh, oh. Is that your horse? That might as well be your horse. Man, dudes, you've been... Once Cry starts playing, he cannot stop. Let's see. Marble pillar. Andesite. With some white things on there, but it has a pumpkin head. Chest. There's nothing in the chest. There's no way for me to tell who you are praying to. So maybe you haven't chosen yet still. I do wonder though. What is this? Cranite chip. A Frezerite spade. A flint pickaxe. A lot of stuff in here. I was wondering if you have some of those books. Surviving a Calamity. Simple Tips by Miriam. Let's check this out. It's 4 pages long. Let's see. Surviving the Calamity. Simple Tips and Tricks by Dreadkiller. I know that person. Second cycle 12. If you are reading this book as it has come out, you were born in dangerous times. Times of fear, uncertainty and cruelty. Calamities are driving humankind and others to the brink of extinction. But you can fight back with the tips in this book. Nature is not out to kill us. Contrary to that, many scholars say. Their goal is to instill fear to make you attend service. So, what would you do once the earth rumbles and the stars come falling from the sky? Yeah, indeed. 1. Find shelter. We've done that. Finding shelter is imperative to survival. You do not want rocks falling on your head or shrapnel ripping you open, leaving you there to bleed to death. This means your shelter must be able to withstand a direct impact. Granted, there are not many places that can do that, but the best possibilities are crawling into a tear and setting up camp in one of the many nooks and crannies, or going directly to an impact site. As usually the same place won't be struck twice. Watch the temperature. The temperature? Because at a crater it's really warm, something like that. Always take a day's supply of water with you. You cannot rely on nature anymore to supply you with fresh water every day. Each water source is of high priority of you, for you can refill your water skin, do get one, and drink a bit yourself. Well, I have some apple juice, so I'm good. Watch out for the taste. A lot of poisons have sneaked their way into previously clean sources. Yeah, we've seen the wastewater and the oil around. It's all bad. Do not trust anyone. Oh boy. This one should go without saying. But there are still naive people in the world who will trust all their belongings to absolute strangers for the faint hope of safety or supplies. Nokular has become a hard place to survive, and it shows in the mind of people. Someone offering to take you to their hideout because it is safer? Might be, but chances are they are going to strip you naked and leave you outside. Someone asking you for a trade that seems unreasonably good. They are probably scamming you. I cannot stress this enough. Not even your own mother is to be trusted anymore. Ooh, that's bad. Always maintain your tools. This one is an adamant contender for the top reason people die during and after a calamity. Always make sure your tools are in mint condition. Tip 3 also applies to them. If there is so much as a scratch, repair it. Otherwise your pickaxe might fail you in crucial moment and your life will end because of it. The same applies, this should go without saying, for your weapons as well. Evil creatures will want to eat you, so you need to be able to defend yourself day and night. Do not move. This tip is not about staying perfectly still whenever I tell you to, but about when you find a safe harbor. Stay there. Do not venture out trying to find a better place. It probably does not exist. Even if it does, it is probably already occupied. Be content with what you find. These are the most important tips to survive during and after a calamity. If you follow those and always keep your guard up and your wits about, you should do just fine and become a fine wasteland ranger. Good luck out there, my fellow. A wasteland ranger? That reminds me of Fallout for some reason. Wait, okay, there's no books in here. Let's place this book back. Oh, on the origin of gods and cults, number 1. Man, there's so many books. Number 4. Apple Juice by Zerrion and Improvement by Zerrion. Wait, what is Improvement? Thank you for returning my villager's smeltery. Ah! A proper shrine to me in the colors of black and purple will slowly increase my powers. Your previous actions could be set aside for transgressions towards my people. You could also increase my powers by rebuilding my worshippers' houses, increasing the size of their town, introducing new foods. My brothers think you new mortals have only brought destruction and chaos. As this is my specialty, I can see this could be used. Increase their homes, expand their areas. With the construction of Mirion's wall, it can only mean that he thinks these times can be used to finally rise up and go to war. Expanding their town, bring them the technologies of your far-off civilizations, your culture, as it is. May cause them to provide more faith. Build them a large temple to worship in, so they can have a proper place of worship. Also, a hot springs. Build it, and they will come, okay? In the immortal words of Pepe, the King Prawn. What? You don't know of him? Because I was lenient on the culture. Alright. So, that would suggest that he is indeed... Wait, it is this one. It is this one. There it is. Worshipping Zerrion. But he has a task, but no temple as of yet. Interesting. On the origin of gods and cults 1. By the Savior of Souls. I know that person as well. 3rd cycle, 212. There is one thing very... Yeah, we are really... I just wanted to read these books at some point. If you are not interested in that, you can skip through this, of course. But a lot of time, I think, went into writing these books. And it's cool little Easter egg at the same time. So I just want to get into it. Like I said, if you're not interested in the book reading, then skip through the video to the part that does interest you. Which is after the book reading, of course. There is one thing very peculiar about humanity on this planet. Despite being plagued by nature and brought close to the end of all existence, humans still believe and worship the 3 gods, Mirion, Dunos, and Zerrion. The gods could not be more different from one another, and yet everybody you will meet worships one or more extensively, making sacrifices and doing as they command. Almost like they can hear divine voices in their dreams. Yeah, about that. Previous episode, definitely. I have evidence that humans have been doing the very same thing as far back as to the beginning years of the first cycle. Apparently we are now in the third cycle, I don't know. My research comes from old books and scrolls from that era and includes attempts at explaining why the bond between humans and gods is so strong. It is unclear when people made their first attempts at explaining the worlds around them. However, we do know when the first get-togethers with a spiritual reason behind them started. According to archaeologists, during the first 20 years of the first cycle, people experienced some abstract form of dreams, telling them to build altars. Those dreams rose in magnitude until every person in Nokular had a subconscious wish to build a temple for a higher being. A few years later, most small communities had some kind of altar or temple devoted to something. Nobody was quite sure whom or what they were for, but their inner urge to build a spiritual site had been fulfilled. That's cool. And creepy at the same time. It's like mind control from the gods. A few weeks later, the first reports of sightings of higher beings are reported. People say they are seeing gods and receiving instructions from them. For accomplishing said instructions, humans would receive some form of reward, usually trinkets or materials which would otherwise be very difficult to acquire. The more deeds were completed, the stronger the gods became, increasing the magnitude of rewards and even answering the prayers of the most loyal followers. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility, and so the first malicious use of supernatural powers wasn't far away. The first recorded instance of such behavior was recorded in first cycle 45. A woman named Nell Mathil allegedly prayed to a god asking for help with competing against a neighboring farmer in a near village. The god heard the prayer, and a few days later a volcano emerged directly next to the farm. Damn! The resulting earthquake destroyed the entire village. Afterwards, the volcano erupted, making the entire area uninhabitable for decades. Today, it is known that the god that heard the prayer must have been Zerrion, the god of chaos. For every altar, a different god had responded and bonded with it. Therefore, some settlements usually earned advantages, helping them out, whereas other settlements were rewarded with disadvantages for others. Some only earned erratic, almost random gifts. Naturally, people flocked towards the altars with responses they preferred, making all three gods more powerful than ever. In the next volume, I will cover how this transmigration helped with forming the first cult, the Zerrion Church. Until then, I would like to ask the dear reader to ponder over a question. Is it lawful to receive help from a deity? Does it make it any more lawful that everybody is partaking in it? Ha! That refers to Miriam. Is it lawful to receive help from a deity? I guess so, why not? If the deity exists, then not by law, but like natural order perhaps, it is natural to worship such a god. Does it make any more lawful that everybody is partaking in it? Well, if everybody's partaking in it, then why not? That doesn't make it less or more lawful, in my opinion. Okay, that's the Origin of Gods 1, and then we have number 4. Again, 4 pages, here we go. On the Origin of Gods and Cults, number 4, again by Savory of Souls, 3rd cycle, 212. How does one define a god? This question comes up a lot among researchers, since Dunos is not an entity that we can put in the category good or bad. Oh, is this one about Dunos? That would be so good for me right now. I really want to understand this character. Dunos is, simply put, just different. A deity that controls, according to the Congregation of Toiger, no idea what that is, all your emotions cannot be inherently good or evil. After the Congregation of Toiger had forcefully removed PeterTaylorTX from the leading position of the following of Fred, they became the leading cult worshipping Dunos. The following of Fred? No idea what kind of following that is, but apparently they turned from Fred to Dunos. Due to the erratic nature of this, as research suggests, still comparatively young god, there were many cults with many different ideas concerning his gospel. Most of these were in the southwest of Nokolar, whereas the followers of Toiger could be found all over the western hemisphere of the planet. The set of beliefs were inherently the same as the ones the following of Fred had propagated, except there were no organizational structures at all. Toiger believed that such a fellowship should have its grounds not on what he thinks is best, but what everybody feels like it should be based on. As such, local groups with their own leaders emerged very quickly, still following the sermons of Toiger, but at the same time developing their own faith sets to suit their local needs. Despite the followers not being united, Dunos grew in strength, as almost a quarter of the planet had been organized in cults worshipping the god of emotions. The god of emotions then, we read about that, he's like god of change and emotions, right? When Toiger died in the first cycle, 72, everything changed. There was no successor, and alas, all local cults separated from one another, more and more as time went by. In the first cycle, 81, a local warchief called Stokarn emerged in an area that we know today as the Nevervale. His tribe imagined to be in total control of all emotions meant to release them. Combined with a generally violent culture, Stokarn's tribe spread all over southwest Nokolar, where his dynasty ruled with an iron fist until the War of Trinity. For a very long time, it was unclear why Dunos let the slaughtering of his followers happen and supported Stokarn in the violent expanse of his realm. For many years, this was seen as confirmation that the sermons of Stokarn had struck truth and that the deity was simply endorsing the correct gospel. A close friend of him wrote the following. No idea what the War of Trinity is, and apparently Dunos doesn't value life like that, but when I was with him, he valued his creations. But I have not been created by Dunos, I think, or any of the other deities, so. And the War of Trinity 3 probably is the war between the three gods that has happened at some point. Nobody really knows what the Great Lord is after. There are no clear principles anyone can adhere to, and that is the excellent thing about him. Anybody can worship Dunos and can expect to be welcomed with open arms. This, however, makes it difficult to completely grasp what is the right way to live. Stokarn seemed to know exactly what he was doing. The Lord helped him out tremendously to secure order in the southwest. Today it is known that Dunos saw this as the easiest way to increase his power. A united following gave him more power than separated cults. To conclude this volume, I would like to ask the dear reader to ponder over a question again. Who has the right to dictate the gospel of a god? Does a large following give you this right by default? No! The God himself should write the gospel, for as far that it is possible, but it seems very possible in the world we are in right now. Let's see, do you have any more books that I can read, Cry? Or are you all out? I think he's out. Ooh, you have a head of yourself, ACryInShame's head, oh boy. Alright then, do you actually have a bed, Cry? Do you have a bed? That's the trap I laid down.
Wasted on a ship of fools. Take my hand, just remember you don't have to surrender to the ocean and the sea. There's forever